Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the national anthem of Cambodia.
So Indonesia come into this despite the setbacks I mentioned earlier of the players that are missing or not available at the moment. As you can see, it's maybe not the most experienced of sides for Indonesia, but they will have to rely on what they've got. They've also got some overseas-based players coming into the side, not playing today, by the way. And a lot of speculation as to how they would line up. Ezra Walian will most likely lead the line. And we will have Kambuaya and Evan Dimas as the box-to-box midfielders. Everything flows through the captain, Evan Dimas. They've got nationalised player then, Victor Igbonefo, if they need some goals. But yes, some of the more familiar names to Indonesian football not necessarily available for this big match. Ilya Spasojevic was another name that was bandied around. Shin Tae-yong, the Korean manager ahead of this match, was saying he did not necessarily fit his style. They did feel that there was something more to it. Cambodia have never got past the group stages. They've only got 3 wins out of 26 matches in this competition. They've been in it 7 different occasions. They're 170th in the world. Indonesia not far ahead of them, 166, but I don't think that is probably a fair reflection of where they are. Interestingly enough, Cambodia, their second game of this tournament, they have made the most changes out of any side so far, with only 3 survivors from that 3-1 loss against Malaysia, which was quite impressive. Tes Sambat, the skipper, Seng Chantia, the forward, and Limpisot in midfield are the only 3. No place for Chan Vatanaka, of course, is one of the biggest names, or another experienced player in Kuch Sokopia, not even on the bench. And do keep an eye out for Chantia on that right-hand side. He is the new prodigy of Cambodian football. Likes to come in off that right-hand side, give Sok Sopeng some support. And Kao Soksela on the bench, along with Ken Chansompiak. Soy Visal, the skipper, also on the bench, along with the playmaker, well, the man who pulls the strings in midfield, Sosuhana. Abdulbaki Yaqub, the referee from Oman. Despite what Indonesia have experienced, they know the onus is on them tonight. We will have seen how Cambodia took the game to the Malaysians in the first match. Let's see how that will change. Usually looking to pump that forward. Behind is there on that left-hand side. Very, very changed 11 for Cambodia. I hope there's more a strategic thing than anything else. Try to close down the goalkeeper today. Cool. Continue. Certainly not one who will look too much that doesn't go in his favour. He's very much his own man. I was talking about Spasojevic earlier, and he just said, yeah, he's good at finishing, does not fit the style of play. after other attackers we can use. Ezra Wallian is the man of Dutch descent. Certainly they've been embarking on a campaign of naturalizing as well, as with many of the Southeast Asian nations in the last decade or so. So we started that a while back, and then kind of went the other way. They've only had a nationalised player on the side in Song Young for a long, long time, but the other nations have really pushed forward with that. Tombol with the ball forward. Here's again Potama. Well, it is extremely optimistic there from Yuji Otomo. Keisuke Honda brings a little sprinkling of glamour to this AFF Suzuki Cup. Legend, of course, in his time. Keisuke Honda, who will certainly have a lot to say in the lead up to games, and he's not one to hold back either. He's very pleased with how his side set up against Malaysia. They played on the front foot as much as possible, had more possession than Malaysia in that game. So it was very surprising as to how many changes they made. Chase is on here for Irfan. No foul. They're all asking for a referee to give them something. Now another one to make the case. I think just more of him running into Tess Sambat. They'll get a corner here, the Indonesians. The last tournament, they finished a disappointing 4th in their group, Indonesia, with Singapore, Philippines and Thailand ahead of them. They lost to Singapore in the opening game, 1-0. Beat Timor-Leste 3-1, they would have something they would have expected. Lost to Thailand 4-2 and needed to beat the Philippines to go through, and had a goalless draw. Oh, it's an early goal! A free header! Rahmat Irianto, absolutely unmarked. That is a dream start for the Indonesians. To the delight of the crowd that's made it here to the Bishan Stadium. Oh, just pulling away, absolutely no one around him. That is poor, poor defending from Cambodia. Can't have that inside the 6-yard box. Is absolutely free. Just a little bit of movement from him, absolutely no one tracking him. Far, far too easy. Cambodia were far more solid than that, weren't they, in the last game?
Incoming chat.
What a dream start that is. It's by far the earliest goal of the tournament, inside 5 minutes. Absolutely perfect as far as they are concerned. Here's Utomo. Now Pratama, he was already getting forward quite a bit. Leandro was surging forward, the centre-back. So they're not afraid to push quite high up here, be quite attacking. Nice interchange of passes, and no surprise, Evan Dimas is the man. It all flow through. Ezra Wallian Ball trying into the path of Irfan. Here's Irfan, they're all lining up here. Loose ball. Ricky Kambuaya, maybe his eyes lit up a bit there. Back to Utomo, who's just closed down. Take it quickly here, Vietnam. They've been stung, sorry, Cambodia, excuse me. They've been stung a bit, haven't they? Really got going there. Need to just keep their heads a bit. On this right-hand side, it wasn't his fault really, that was a tough ball for him to control. He had some bright moments up front with Chan Batanaka, who's perhaps a surprise omission. Not even on the bench. 4 players who played in that game against Malaysia, not on the bench today. Nicely done by Rahmat Iranto, who's just playing in front of that back 4. 4-1-4-1 formation, it looks like. Nicely done there by Champia, who's having to come back and help out. At the moment, they are getting a little bit overrun here. This is something that wasn't necessarily happening when they were up against Indonesia. Yes, Pratama. Seen a lot of the ball in these early stages. No, I'm just looking to try and get the ball away. With the new format of this AFF Suzuki Cup, and it is of course a little bit modified given the COVID-19 situation, so everything's been played in Singapore, but it was 2 home games and 2 away games in the last edition, and that's what it will revert to, we feel, once things go back to normal. In the next edition, let's hope. Cheng Chantia just showing what he can do, and he proceeds to give the ball away. There's Rawalian. Through that gap there, Irfan. Yeah, I was just saying that with this format where you have 5 in a group, 4 matches does give you a little bit more leeway, because quite often in a normal 4-team group in a tournament, just the 1 match and a loss, sorry, and you're in trouble. Keep the competition alive, and here come the Cambodians with Min Ratanak. Starting to search and move further forward. To Tessambat, the skipper, one of the 3 survivors in the side. The other 2 Seng Chanti up front and Bisot. Here's Ricky Kambuaya. Oh, it's an early goal! A free header. Rahmat Iranto. Absolutely unmarked. That is a dream start for the Indonesians. To the delight of the crowd that's made it here to the Bishan Stadium. Well, just pulling away, absolutely no one around him. That is poor, poor defending from Cambodia. Can't have that inside the 6-yard boxes. Absolutely free. Just a little bit of movement from him, absolutely no one tracking him. Far too easy. Cambodia were far more solid than that, weren't they, in the last game?
Incoming chat.
What a dream start that is. It's by far the earliest goal of the tournament. Inside 5 minutes. Absolutely perfect as far as they are concerned. Here's Utomo. Now he's already getting forward quite a bit. Leandro is surging forward, the centre-back. So they're not afraid to push quite high up here, be quite attacking. Nice interchange of passes. And no surprises, Evan Dumas is the man who will all flow through. There's Rawalian. Ball trying into the path of Irfan. Here's Irfan, they're all lining up here. Loose ball. Ricky Kambuaya, maybe his eyes lit up a bit there. Back to Utomo, who's just closed down. Take it quickly here, Vietnam. They've been stung, sorry, Cambodia, excuse me. They've been stung a bit, haven't they? Haven't really got going yet. Just keep their heads a bit. Chantia on this right-hand side. It wasn't his fault really, that was a tough ball for him to control. He had some bright moments up front with Chan Batanaka, who's perhaps a surprise omission. Not even on the bench. 4 players who played in that game against Malaysia, not on the bench today. Nicely done by Rahmat Iranto. He's just playing in front of that back 4. 4-1 formation, looks like. Down there by Chantia, who's having to come back and help out. At the moment, they're getting a little bit overrun here. It was just something that wasn't necessarily happening when they were up against Indonesia. Yes, Pratama. Seen a lot of the ball in these early stages. Now just looking to try and get the ball away. With the new format of this AFF Suzuki Cup, and it is of course a little bit modified given the COVID-19 situation, so everything's been played in Singapore, but it was 2 home games and 2 away games in the last edition, and that's what it will revert to, we feel, once things go back to normal. For the next edition, let's hope. Cheng Chantia just showing what he can do, and then proceeds to give the ball away. There's Rawalian. Gap there, Irfan. Yeah, I was just saying that with this format where you have 5 in a group, 4 matches does give you a little bit more leeway, because quite often in a normal 14 group tournament, just the one match, and a loss, sorry, and you're in trouble. Let's keep the competition alive, and here come the Cambodians with Min Ratanak. To move further forward. Sampai, the skipper, of the 3 survivors on the side. The other 2 seen jumping up front, and Bisa. Dimas. Pratama. There's a propensity to cross early. That's over Ezra Walian. Look how deep Tokyo is. He wasn't at all in those sort of positions in the last game. That was done well there, Irfan. Goes against him in the end. Now, just caught something now on the mic from Keisuke Honda, something about pressing. I think he wants a bit more from them, because that's what the Cambodians were doing very well. Here's, I think it was offside, wasn't it? No, it wasn't offside, it was a foul. Right, very fine. It does go up. There's maybe 2 or 3 players there. Limpisot, one of them. It was fairly bright, which probably explains why he kept his place in the side. International Shin Tae-yong. 51 years of age now. Coaches the national side in Korea. 2019 when he took over from I'm very pleased with what he's seen so far. Ezra Walian. Snawi, ball into the box. Irfan can't get there. Sambat manages to get it away. This is Luki Kambuaya. Everyone inside this Cambodia half, pushing very high up here. Hits that one to Asnawi. Giving the ball away carelessly. Oh, it's almost an own goal, isn't it? Ezra Walian was bearing down as well. Sambat gets the important touch. That could have made its way to the back of their own goal. Cambodia, they're under pressure here. Indonesia not letting up. Was not far away. Very, very close from Sambat. You'll say he knew exactly what he was doing. Tomo and Ezra Walian, the 2 big figures to aim at. The one who got scored a corner off the last corner, remember? Pratama. Now Evan Dimas. Very languid style there of Kambuaya. very few forays into the Indonesia half. Again, Dimas. It's been on forever with Dimas. It's a bit of fun. Good touch on from Asnawi. It is offside. Ratan Sulaiman is one of the new up-and-coming talents.
Pergantian poin dari Petro FC. Nomor 86 Marjli masuk nomor 33 Ezi.
Fiandra. They're getting some nice little pockets of space. Keeping a close eye on him. What we're hearing is Keisuke Honda with the instructions, known as an interpreter as well. He's the one calling all the shots, Keisuke Honda. Horose is the man who's normally the national coach. Here's Ezra Walian. Irfan. Now Witan Sulaiman had the shot. He put his hand up for a handball. Really. That's loose. Here come Cambodia. That's excellent work in the middle of the park. Asnawi. Ewan Dimas. Deflected shot perhaps. He's got the goal. Indonesia go 2 up. And they are flying at the moment, Indonesia. Very, very comfortable. Ewan Dimas. He's the main man, isn't he? A little bit of contact, perhaps. Dimas's shot. I think it just clipped Tess Sambat along the way. Let's have a little push on Yusafi. A good look from it here, didn't it?
Pergantian poin dari
Away from
Kutelintang
the
FC.
goalkeeper, Hu Kim Hui. He had no chance, really. Cambodia in some trouble now.
Pergantian poin dari Petro FC.
More solid against Malaysia.
10 Mulyadi. Masuk nomor 09 Zuhri.
Side has got 2 up inside 20 minutes yet in this tournament.
Incoming chat.
Have avoided big scorelines. It would suggest the 4-0 today against Laos from Malaysia was the biggest win thus far. Remember the last tournament we had 7-0s as well. They had a massive hammering at the hands of Thailand. This time around they only lost 2-0. Cambodia need to get a grip on this game, otherwise it is going to run away from them very quickly. They will have to work hard here. Loose ball. Just haven't got the solidity that they perhaps showed, particularly in the first half against Malaysia. Indonesia are rapid at the moment. Great movement. Shifting the ball well. Look at that. 60% possession, already 3 attempts. Cambodia have barely got into the other half to get the final third.
Pergantian main dari Petro FC.
Well time defending. They haven't perhaps shown the the solidity that we saw, the compactness in that first game against Malaysia. Even Laos were very compact against Vietnam. That was a poor free kick, I'm afraid. Really hitting that one. Can't kick it out like that. Put your team right back under pressure. Big throw from Pratama. Decides to just punch that clear. Be complete. Ezra Walian. Oh, that isn't far. Keeper probably had that covered anyway. Yeah, taking pot shots for fun now. First time, it was kind of veering away, wasn't it? There's one of the new stars, really, is Walian. This side. And caps to his name, from Persibandung. Walian, who's just turned 24. Played for Netherlands under 17s. Played in Ajax as well in his youth career. Moved to Indonesia in 2019. Father Indonesian, mother is Dutch. Good pedigree there. Going into that challenge. Good fun.
Pergantian.
A bit nasty. Immediately calling for assistance there, Utomo. Struggling here, Limpisot limping. There was a big groan in the stands, which tells you just how bad it was. Shoulder into the chest, perhaps. Sort of caught in the air a little bit. It's just jarring more than anything else. Thankfully, Ryuji Utomo is okay. So just a couple of taps to his name, the player from Jakarta was on loan at Penang in Malaysia. So Japanese ancestry come from
Pergantian pemain dari Petro FC.
Very comfortable at the back, Indonesia, not really being tested at all. That looked a bad foul there from Kambuaya. Need to just get a bit more time with the ball, don't they? As soon as I say that, well, that happens. Sarat Koya, not his fault, it was a poor ball from his skipper. The difference here in the last game, of course, they started so well. And they're taking their game to the opponents, they haven't been able to do that at all here. More inexperienced lineup today for Cambodia. Sosidan, who came on, started today. Selamat slowly picks himself up. Just remind you of the goals in this match thus far. Easy header for Rahmat Irianto. And then the shot, the deflected shot from Dimas, making it 2. Indonesia extremely comfortable at the moment. Haven't been troubled at the back at all. Ezra Walian nods it to Irfan. He scored the only goal of the game for Cambodia against Malaysia. That's a penalty which he'd won. Fouled by the Malaysian goalkeeper, Fami.
Pergantian pemain dari Petro. Masuk nomor 24, gol kick.
A lot of these dead ball situations
Pergantian
around the
pemain dari
area themselves
Kutelintang
under
FC, keluar nomor 38.
pressure. Not dealt with them particularly well. A little bit of a comedy of errors. Here's Kao Sokpeng. Decent ball for Pisot, Limpisot, but just a little too much on it. We're trying to transition very quickly from defense to attack. Yusufi, Safi, Saprosib. But it is relentless from Indonesia at the moment. Asnawi. Here's Kambuaya. Look at where Saint Chantia is. Absolutely stark contrast to where he was in the last match. Playing a little bit dangerously. They're not making things easy for themselves, are they, Cambodia? Playing with fire here, Cambodia. Trying to play out from the back, something they did with pretty good success in the last game. They're trying to work things down this left-hand side. Ratanak, now Satrosi, just trying to get some time on the ball, which they haven't been able to. Irfan. Irfan again. Well wide, his shot. Racking up the efforts, Indonesia. It's just loose, isn't it, in that midfield area from Cambodia. It's far too easy for Indonesia at the moment. I think that probably tells you all you need to know. He's looking a little frustrated with himself, the goalkeeper. It's Kyo Sokpeng. Trying to surge forward. Satrosim. Bisot. Better, but just a bit too much on that. From Limpisot to Kaosokpeng. It's about as good as it's got so far for Cambodia. Chance to clear. But as long as they've been inside Indonesia's half and immediately go on to lose the ball. Here's Ezra Walian. Look at the amount of space there for Ewan Dimas. He's got Walian in the box, so is Witan Sulaiman. That's aimed towards a youngster. Satrosib gets enough on it. Now Asnawi. Indonesia looking for that third. They're hungry at the moment. Good to safety for now. Chun Chanchab. Indonesia will be targeting the semi-final place despite the conditions placed upon them. The selection of the team, they'll against Malaysia. We're of course assuming that Vietnam will top the group. They are the overwhelming favourites once again for this competition, having been really on the up and up in the last 3+ years. And involved at the moment in World Cup qualifying. So you have to say it would be between Indonesia and Malaysia for that second spot. Just like in Group A, you would have to say, in theory at least, it would be between Singapore and the Philippines for that second spot. Singapore with the clear advantage, having beaten the Philippines last night. Malaysia, Indonesia do battle the very last day of the group stages on the 19th. That will be a massive game next weekend. Corner here for the Garudas. Another free header and another goal for Indonesia. And it's that man again, Irianto. They have not learned their lessons. Cannot be giving so much freedom like that in the area. Yeah, it's just too easy. Just pulls a little bit ahead. No pressure whatsoever. Keeper as well. Committed himself. Irianto is already now second highest goal scorer in the competition. That title currently, by the way, is with Safawi Rashid, who got a hat-trick early this evening on this ground against Laos in their 4-0 win. Trying to push forward, Limpisot. Here's Kaosokpeng. To try and pull the trigger. And we should get a corner here. Well, that would be the minimum response I think Honda would want from his side after going a third goal down.
Pergantian pemain dari Kutelintang FC. Nomor 21 Husin. Masuk nomor 7 Said Abu.
Beat Timor-Leste 3-1. That would have something they would have expected. Lost to Thailand 4-2 and needed to beat Philippines to go through and had a goalless draw. Oh, it's an early goal. A free header. Rahmat Irianto. Absolutely unmarked. That is a dream start for the Indonesians. To the delight of the crowd that's made it here to the Bishan Stadium. Well, just pulling away, absolutely no one around him. And it's poor, poor defending from Cambodia. Can't have that. Inside the 6-yard box is absolutely free. Just a little bit of movement from him. Absolutely no one tracking him. Far, far too easy. Cambodia were far more solid than that, weren't they, in the last game?
Incoming chat.
The dream start, that is by far the earliest goal of the tournament. Inside 5 minutes. Absolutely perfect as far as they are concerned. Here's Utomo. Pratama. He was already getting forward quite a bit. Even Alejandro is surging forward, the centre-back. I'm afraid to push quite high up here, be quite attacking. Nice interchange of passes. And no surprise, Ferdinand Dumas is the man who would all flow through. There's Rawalian. Ball turning to the path of Irfan. Here's Irfan, they're all lining up here. Loose ball. Ricky Kambuaya, maybe his eyes lit up a bit there. Back to Utomo, who's just closed down. Take it quickly here, Vietnam. They've been stung, Cambodia, excuse me. They've been stung a bit, haven't they? Just put their heads a bit. On this right-hand side. It wasn't his fault really, that was a tough ball for him to control. He had some bright moments up front with Chan Batanaka, who's perhaps a surprise omission. Not even on the bench. 4 players playing that game against Malaysia, not on the bench today. Nicely done by Rahmat Iranto. He's just playing in front of that back 4. 4-1 formation, looks like. Who's having to come back and help out. At the moment, they are getting a little bit overrun here. It was something that wasn't necessarily happening when they were up against Indonesia. Yes, Pratama. So a lot of the ball in these early stages. Just looking to try and get the ball away.